Hello, good evening. The 18th. I want to thank everyone. Just follow my rules, YouTube rules, and all this. No arguing, no cussing, no gay stuff. Don't tell me your age. Don't tell what games you play. You know, I want everybody to be good. People, I'm up to 822 subscribers at the beginning of this. So I want to thank everybody. Welcome. Yes, they are 709. It is. And I think my watch hours is climbing. I want to thank everybody for helping me get my watch hours. And I appreciate that. People, I don't know if you saw it on the news or Google or what. This is a problem that I'm going to get jumped on is ICE. ICE, there's a soldier in the army. I'm asking your people, it's in the armed forces. Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard. You all a family. You all a family. This soldier married somebody who wasn't from the United States. And they arrested her. He went through the chain of command, this and that. Nobody would tell this soldier anything about his wife. They won't tell him where she's at. They won't let her talk to her. Your veterans knows what I'm talking about. I know back during the Vietnam War and other wars, when you married a girl from outside the United States, you got to get permission. You go through, I guess, the wife goes through a background. I guess it depends on what kind of clearance you have. And people, we got rights. And you people knows who's in the military or federal agent, MPs. You all take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States. I did in 1970. Hello there, Popeman. Yeah, Popeman. That's okay. That's okay. But I'm not. And I give you some advice. Will you delete your comment that you're gay? I don't care if you're gay, but there's people on my YouTube. That is people sexual harassment, as I call it. And I look at some things on the internet through Google. And it has, can you sue ICE? It says you can sue ICE. And it also said that they can get arrested. And but I'm asking my brothers and sisters who's in the armed forces. You got your own media. You heard stories about this Army soldier's wife getting arrested for ICE, from ICE. And they won't let him know anything, people. He can't see his wife. He can't find out where she's at. Nobody tell him nothing. The chain of command won't help him out or tell him anything. The MPs on the base where he's at, they won't tell him nothing. How many other soldiers it married women from outside the United States? Are they going through it? I know I'm picking on ICE because they're not holding up the Constitution that they swear to. Just like all the veterans, all police officers. They take an oath to uphold the Constitution. All the Constitution. And they show this Vietnam veteran, and ICE is telling him to move this and that, and they flat told him they don't care about the Constitution. And as I said in my past videos, how about the 16 people that ICE held has died, beaten up, this and that, torture, waterboarding, and I know people disagree with me. Your family's out there. What happens if your son or daughter marry somebody from another country? You know, Africa or Germany, Mexico, China, Russia. You know, just think about your family. I know ICE, that's what we got Border Patrol for. And we need to end the immunity for ICE, Border Patrol, FBI, and all reserve guards that comes in here to the United States. They have somebody and nothing happened. Why is the FBI, as you all seen on the news, investigating the mayor of there in Minnesota, the governor? I tell you what, they're Democrats. I'm guessing they're Democrats. I'm not 100% sure. And I want to thank you all for being here, because hi, asked Tom Morris. I see you up to 699. I guess now it's 700. 226 videos. That is good. You're doing a good job. I'm proud of you. I just subscribed to your channel to help you out to get to your 1,000 subscribers. And I'll watch your videos later. And keep following your dreams. Don't give up on your YouTube channel. It's same for when I say you're a younger person than me. I'm 71 plus with 4 heart attacks, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, back problems. And I see that Trump just bought Greenland. Bullcrap. I'll wait till the 11 o'clock news. Why do we need Greenland? And I don't think Greenland would go with the United States buying them. Hello there. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for coming. JX. You got 232 subscribers. God bless you. Don't give up. I just subscribed to your channel to help you grow your YouTube channel. Bring you family fun and adventures and other types of entertainment that we come up with or encounter. I like it. Encounter. God bless you. We often silly but totally this spirit, how odd we sing sometimes. It sounds like me. I'm odd sometimes. I did subscribe to your YouTube channel, because now you sure have 233. And I want you to get your watch hours up. They said a 500 500 subscribers. Thank you. I just got your thing saying you subscribed to me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you take it easy. Thank you for joining me and subscribing. For 500 subscribers, my friend, you need 3,000 watch hours. When I started, you need 2,000, but they raised it to 3,000 with 500 subscribers. And Austin Garrett just came live. And don't ever give up on your dreams. Follow your dreams, people. Just follow your dreams. Don't give up. Keep up with your good content. And like I say, I'm just an old man, 71 plus years, bored, no girlfriend, own my own house, live on a fixed income, drive a 2011 Toyota with over 240,000 miles on it. I live in Indiana, the USA. But man, I wish I was born in Canada. Canada to me is better than the USA is. And Canada has better medical than we do. Why can't the United States do like Canada on their medical plans and drug plans? You know, if you live close to the border of Canada, like Vermont and other places, I bet they go to Canada doctors and get their medicine from Canada. You know, Canada is a real good place to go to. I've reading today, maybe it was YouTube, that they got 100-story building. I think that's in Ontario, I think. And 100 stories, man, you know how high that building is? 100 stories? I think it's in Ontario, people. I'm not sure. I just saw it today. I think it's Ontario. I could be wrong. Nobody's perfect. We all screwed up when we were young. Hello there. Oh, okay. Oh, Kim Knox, I guess. Okay, Kim Knox. I'm doing just fine for my old age. I took my medicine right after I got out of the bathtub. My pain medicine, my blood pressure medicine, my arthritis medicine, my cholesterol medicine. I take about 10 to 15 pills a day. And I tell you, people, I used to be an alcoholic and a drug addict. I started at 2 years old. I've been sober from alcohol and drugs over 25 plus years. You got to have it up here. You got to have the willpower to stop the alcohol and the illegal drugs that people take. If they had the drugs, what they got today back when I was young, I probably would have been dead. They had marijuana, blotter acid, heroin. Well, that means needles. And I hate needles. But I take, like tomorrow, I take my once a week shot for diabetes. That's Ozempic. And people, like I say, don't mention that you're gay and I'm good looking That's sexual harassment. We don't allow it on here. No hate crimes. No arguing with anybody. I got some mean moderators, people. Some of them over 20 years old that knows all them terms that some of you use that us old people don't know what they are. They'll put you in timeout. They will put you delete the comment. If you keep it up, then they put you in timeout for 24 hours. That's what I do. I put you in timeout in 24 hours. If you come back and start the same crap, then you be kicked off of the channel. You know, I know YouTube got community rules. I got community rules. If you break YouTube rules, they'll take care of you. You break my rules, me and my moderators, we'll take care of you. I don't care if you've been in jail or prison. I'm not going to judge you. We all deserve a second chance. The one that has the legal right to judge you is God. God is the judge, the jury, the prosecutor, your lawyer, and the police officer. So God will make the final judgment. I got friends that I talk to, but I don't judge them for what they've done. Because we don't know all the facts. We don't know the person personally, male or female. You know, you can stop your car, use the bathroom. They arrest you for public indecency. Then you're on a sex register offender. But it don't mean you're a child predator. I know this guy. He dated this girl with a kid. And I know him for years. And he's not on there, but the woman lied. She had problems with her boyfriend. That's one thing I want to do. Girls and boys, or men and ladies, I won't date with anybody with kids unless they're way over 18. Because you try to make them mind if a woman meets a guy with kids or a guy meets a woman with kids, they're going to say, you're not my daddy, you're not my mommy, you cannot tell me what to do. I would tell my teacher that you touch me here and there, and your life would go through all kinds of stuff. And it's not worth it, people. That's my rule. I won't date a woman with kids just for that reason. Because I got medical problems. You know, kids will upset you. And it'll cause me to get upset. I'm sorry, ladies. You probably feel the same way. Hello, Yoakum. Yes, I got my socks on. And people, if you don't know why Yoakum asks us every time I got my socks on, he knows I'm a diabetic. He cares. You know, that's how he checks up on me. You people who's diabetic, especially where I live here in Indiana in the USA, it's cold outside. It's in the 20s outside. Diabetes people gets cold real easy. If it's 60 or 65 outside, I am cold with my jacket on or my hoodie on. I'm cold. That's the one thing bad about being a diabetic. You get cold real easy. I want to wish everybody out there a happy birthday today and happy anniversary if you got married on today's date, whenever you watch it. You can't forget anniversary. You can't forget birthdays. Anniversary could be the first time you met your mate. Where'd you go out to eat on your first date? Where'd you go? You can't forget that. And men, I get jumped on every time I say this. Even you younger kids who starts to date. Ladies is always right. No matter, I know they could be wrong, but to keep peace in the family, they're always right. Remember, you younger generation. And because it's going to start an argument. And if you got kids, your kids going to think that's what they're supposed to do when they start dating. And back when I was young people, compared to today, if we screwed up at home, didn't mind our parents, we got a whipping. Like, if I got a whipping at school, I got a whipping when I got home. And I had work to do, take my school clothes off, put my work clothes on, go out and maybe pick the apples off the ground or take the garbage out or bring the garbage can in, work in mom's flower bed full of weeds, cut the grass with what they call real type lawnmower. You push it and the blade turns around. I think that's what they use on the golf course, I think. Or they used to. And when it's snow time, you had to get the snow shovel and clean the driveway off. We didn't have computers. We didn't have cell phones. We might have had some PlayStations or something. My first computer was back there then, people, was a Commodore 64 with a floppy drive and a tape recorder and a book where you could type in your own program to do. I remember this one on Commodore 64 for estimate your speed. And they tell you how many feet it would take to stop or this or that. I kind of like the Commodore 64. Then they came out with a Commodore, 128, I think. That shows you how old I am, people. And I like playing when I had the game. Don't have it now, but I know you can play it on YouTube or download it to your computer. What is that? Not DaVinci, Mario Bros. Hello there, my friend. Welcome to Saturday night. I'm doing just fine. You all have to go back at the beginning of my video, and we all people have been in the armed forces, police officers. We take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States. Veterans have took it, police officers, federal and Secret Service, and probably CIA. We take an oath to uphold the Constitution. Christopher, welcome. Welcome, Christopher. You got no videos? I'm going to subscribe to you if I can, because YouTube got a funny thing about. I just subscribe to you, Christopher, to help you out, to get you started. You know, I don't know if you're young, medium, or old like me. And you can do any kind of videos. If you live out on the farm, you can do farm videos. Or if you're married, you can do a video on your wife cooking. Or your mom's cooking. Or your grandma's cooking. You can do a video on house fires. Or police officers in your neighborhood. You can do videos on the music you like, or videos of movies that you like. You can give you output on movies that you like. Give you input. What do you think of the movies? Or, you know, people, I don't want you to give up on your videos. You're all very smart. You people that's young, you can do a video about your computer. Help us old people understand computers. You know, if you're going to play a game, what kind of games for us old people? You know, help us understand about computers. Or you do a video on cell phones. You know, you educate us. And I want to thank you people on YouTube and Twitch that helped me. Hi there. Hello, Kate, Mike. Hello, Cat, Matt, Guy A. Let's see if you got any videos. Oh, 430. Okay, I guess I'm your subscriber. Thank you. The first video I've seen on there, you know, real good. They look like you got a nice boyfriend. And welcome. And I don't want none of you to give up the YouTube channel. I've watched a whole lot of videos. I watch RD on the Scene in Bakersfield, California. And Kern County Crime Watch, White T-Shirt Media. I watch a bunch of them. And I watch MG Law. He's a lawyer. He does videos. He plays a game online, a trucker simulator. You people heard me talk about my computer that I got on Amazon in February of last year. And it was an HP computer. And I've been trying to teach you all, be wary of your third-party computer people, especially PC Online. And if you don't believe me about PC Online people, how bad they are, search engine. And scroll down to the BBB, the Business Bureau. You see a couple of hundred complaints about them. They sell through Amazon, Walmart, and Target. If you're going to buy a computer, like you can go to Best Buy or somebody who has it right there, you can buy it. You know, you have to go back and look at my videos about my computer, the problems I went with HP. You can't call PC Online. They won't call you back. You send them an email. They won't email you back. It's not a new computer that they sell. It's a refurbished computer, but they don't tell you it's refurbished. HP, it's supposed to be a new computer. But I sent him all the screenshots from Amazon showing when I bought it and the serial number and all that. They said I bought it in November of 24. In fact, Amazon screenshot showing I bought it in February of 25. They won't fix it because it's supposed to be under warranty. Since PC Online updated it, it voids the warranty. They won't fix it. Why can't HP just fix it or send me a brand new computer just like I got? They got my address. They got my phone number. And people, that makes me mad. Spend all that money to buy your computer. It's like a gaming computer. And you people knows about Walmart. You heard of their finance company, Affirm. It's Affirm. Affirm won't back me up because Amazon. You got 30 days to return it or get your money back. But since that's been about 2 to 3 months after I bought it, Affirm wouldn't back me up. I explained to Affirm, go on PC Online and scroll down to the BBB and you find how bad they are. What? Amazon knows how bad they are. They've been told by people like me and you. And I tried to educate you people where I won't see you all get taken advantage of. Just like when I bought that new kitchen stove a year ago in December, LG ThinQ electric stove. Had problems from day one. It took 2 weeks for them to bring a replacement. It lasted about 30 days until it quit working. And it took over 3 or 4 months or longer to get LG to fix it. found out it was a software program. And they had to update everything in it. It's like computers, people, and cell phones. Any of these smart things, TVs, washer and dryers, kitchen stove, ice boxes, microwave, they all have to be updated. But they don't tell you that. So that's how come I try to teach you all this stuff. Because I don't want to see you take advantage of, especially us old people. People take advantage of us old people all the time. Your people here is the closest thing I got to a real family. My son talks to me because he's in his bedroom because his house burnt. He almost died in a house fire and all this. But as far as my blood kin, they don't have nothing to do with me. My 8-year-old brother, who's older than me, he's probably close to 80 years old, I would think. Somewhere early 80s, I would say. He's an 8-year-old. He didn't wish me a happy birthday in December. Didn't get nothing for Christmas. He stole from me. Stole all my money I had. Stole paperwork to prove everything I could use against him. My brother owes me over $90,000. He owes my kids over $1,000. Because dad and mom set up I hope your channel goes well too. Don't none of you give up on your YouTube. It takes time. Some people can do it within 60 days. Hello, 709. Now, some people can get their 500 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours. They can get their 1,000 subscribers within 60 days. But people like me, at my age, it takes longer. I'm up to about 822 subscribers. I'm not too far away from 3,000 watch hours. That's my goal right now, people, to get my watch hours up where I can get monetized, where I can have money come in. Oh, I jumped 3. Oh, that's good. Thank you, 709. It's helping me grow. People, I'm 175 away from 100 subscribers. I'm 175 away from 1,000 subscribers. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you all very much for getting me up to 825 subscribers. Thank you all for helping me get my watch hours up. Yeah, people like you, YouTube channel 709. Because, I've been promoting your YouTube channel like other people have. People, if you want to learn about Canada, go to 709 videos here. 709 concert videos. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. He got all kinds of YouTube videos about where he lives in Canada. I don't know if I can live up there where 709 lives. Because when it snows where 709 lives, they get high. They get 12 to 15 inches plus every time it snows where 709 lives. If I get 4 inches of snow where I live here in southern Indiana, I'm snowbound because I don't have a four-wheel drive vehicle. It's hard to get. There's James Blackwood, the Raccoon Whisperer. He just uploaded a video. Go to James Blackwood, the Raccoon Whisperer. Botanians around? I don't know. Oh, you live in the UK? UK is a pretty country. Magnesium? No, I never thought of that. I got family that lives in the UK. What part of UK? I don't know. And I got a classmate that lives in Canada. The name of Butch Givens. He's somewhere in the UK. I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I could be wrong. I'm stuck out here in the country. It's so peaceful out here in the country, living on a dead end road, and I don't get this much traffic. The only ones that ever stops by is the UPS guy, FedEx guy, sometimes the mail lady. You know, I got a niece that lives over in the UK. Hello, Sherman Stick. Welcome back tonight. I got two nieces that lives over in the UK. What part of the UK? I know UK is big. It could be England. I don't know, but they live somewhere in the UK. My one niece is, unless she got married, is Brandy D. Rude. And she got her baby sister living with her since my sister died. Took her back to the UK with her. And she might been in problem because her mom, my sister is American, but my baby niece, she's half Mexican. And she would probably go through heck here in the United States with ICE since she's half Mexican. I never thought of it. I got another niece who's Mexican, half Mexican. I never thought about ICE on them. See, ICE doesn't hit close to home. Thank you, UK, reminding me when I said I got two nieces that live in the UK. And Now I'm going to be more down on ice. I forgot about my nieces being half Mexican. Hello, doctor. How you doing? People, I'm mad. I'm mad. I don't know if it's been on the national news or Google or where it's been. This guy's in the army. I don't know what army base he's at. ICE arrested his wife. They've been married a long time. The chain of command won't help this soldier out who's in the army. Nobody will help him out. They won't let him see his wife. They won't let him talk to his wife. You know, she had been married for, I think over 5 years to the same soldier. What? You know, I'm mad when my son showed me that. I think maybe it was in Google or they tell you stories, and he clicked on it, and I said, did he go through the chain of command? Said they won't even help him out. And you all said that ICE agents can't get sued. I looked it up. ICE agents can get sued. They can get arrested. Because I looked it up on the web page. They said, can ICE agents get sued? Can they get arrested? This and that. It all said yes. People had disagreed with me, but it showed up that they can get sued. People, I know you all younger than me. They interviewed a lady. She survived Adolf Hitler. He's the guy with the little mustache. They killed all the Jews, put them in concentration camps. They killed you at your house or wherever you was at. That's the same thing that President Trump is doing. Adolf Hitler was a dictator. And this lady said that Trump is a dictator. He's doing the same thing that Adolf Hitler did. If they don't teach about Adolf Hitler in school and the concentration camp, look it up on the internet, you younger people. And the American soldiers, when they went to those concentration camps, they find them incinerators, just like when they cremated us. They found all these bones inside of there where they burnt them up. I don't know if they was alive or what. But I am going to try to make it an hour. I don't want to go over an hour. And I saw a video. They were showing people who was dead and alive, like Home Alone. He's a grown man now. That guy played that little boy who left home alone. And some of them other actors that played Home Alone is dead. And They had him. They had the Home Alone boy on Jimmy Kimmel's show the other night. And you could tell looking at him from the time he was a kid, and he's a young man, maybe 30s, maybe 40, somewhere. I like Home Alone movie. I love that show. I like Harry Potter. I like those movies. You know, those are pretty good movies. Yeah, they was great Christmas movies. And people in the past 2 years, maybe three, I'm going with two, I could be wrong. Usually around Christmas time, you have the Santa Claus movie on. That's a good movie there, Doctor. And Harry Potter was a good movie. I think it's 3 episodes of it. I think it's three. I could be wrong. And I like Harry Potter. You know, even the kids likes it. Even the grown-ups like it. Look, I'm 71 plus years old. I thought there were three. It could be more of Harry Potter movies. And I have watched all of them. Yeah. Yeah, a thing came across at my screen that President Trump bought Greenland. I don't think the people of Greenland wants to be part of the United States. We got too many problems here in the United States. Let's take care of us here in the United States. We got homeless people, veterans, people my age. We getting screwed. Why would we want to take over another country? It don't make no sense. And I don't think the people of Greenland would stand for us buying Greenland. I don't think. That's true. The president and those people in D.C. can't even take care of us. You know, that's a fact, people. You younger generation, ask the older people. They're on fixed income. They live month to month. You know, I want you younger generations to ask the older people. Because we can't even take care of our own people here in the USA. I can take what money I get a month, go to Canada. I'd be richer if I lived in Canada. The rent in Canada is about the same it is here, anywhere from $800 to $3,000 a month in Canada. And it's cold in Canada. It snows in Canada. Canada, I believe, is way bigger than the United States. Yeah, Canada has better health care. That's a fact, people. I believe people that lives on the border of Canada is going to Canada and getting treated by Canada, getting their medicine from Canada. Man, I don't know if that's in my budget, because I know you all heat with wood in Canada and Alaska. It's too cold for me to live in Canada, especially where 709 lives. For me to live in Canada where 709 lives, people, I would have to have a four-wheel drive and a garage. Because it gets cold up there in Canada. Where and up there where 709 lives, I know I'm going to get it wrong. It's Finland, where 709 lives in the province of Canada. Every time it snows up where 709 lives, they get 12 to 15 inches plus every time it snows. If we got 12 to 15 inches where I live, there's no way I could get out of my house. I couldn't get out of my driveway with 12 to 15 inches of snow. I couldn't get on the county road. I couldn't get on the state highway with 12 to 15 inches plus of snow unless I had a four-wheel drive vehicle. You know, if I get 4 inches of snow here, people, where I live, I'm snowbound. I am snowbound with 4 inches of snow. And it's bad. That's what I'm doing. I've stocked up. I began to stock up more, but people, during the government shutdown, I had to get in my reserves. Now I'm building my reserves up. And I had to build my reserves up when I used in that government shutdown. Because I always had more food in the freezer like that in case if it snows and I can't get out. And people, back in 1970, remember people, 1970, you take $50 to a grocery store. You neither had but you need either a pickup truck or a big SUV or a car with a big trunk It was a whole lot of groceries. Well, 2026, $50 could be one bag of groceries. Today's time. But back in 1970, people, in 73, $50 of groceries, you had to have a big trunk or SUV or a station wagon or a pickup truck to haul your $50 worth of groceries. The reason some of the groceries is high, you younger people can figure this out. The price of gasoline, the price of diesel fuel. Them 18-wheelers it delivers to the grocery store or McDonald's or Arby's or Burger King or any of that or soft drink people. You have to pay for the diesel. That's why everything's so high. And you younger people can look it up because you're smarter than me. But I grew up when gasoline was 15 to 20 cents a gallon. Okay, Power D, Day, Avy, Tressman. When you talk about diarrhea and pooping in your pants, it's kind of X-rated, like bad words that I don't allow. You know, I run my YouTube channel kind of strict, but there's a lady. I wish I could remember her first part of her YouTube channel, but the second part of it is Sunflower. She's a beautiful young lady. She's stricter than I am. She don't put up with no kind of bullcrap. But half of it's Sunflower, but I forget the first part of her YouTube channel. She is strict. I know I'm subscribed to her, but I still can't find her on YouTube. But she is strict. She's stricter than I am. You all people think I'm strict, but I got kids on here with their parents or the guardian. And I don't need the kids to hear it with their parents. And that's why I run a strict YouTube channel. I know YouTube got their community standards. I got my community standards. You might not break YouTube community standards, but I set my community standards a little bit different. And that's what people likes. I don't think I ever been to the Jack in the Box. I've been to what's the other one? Not Jack in the Box. It's I can't remember. I know there's one in Louisville, Kentucky that yeah, we got a Wendy's. We got a Wendy's in Scottsburg and got Papa John's, a Subway, Jimmy John's, McDonald's, uh, and Domino's. That's probably more that I forgot. Now there's a Sonic in Scottsburg. We also, I say we're going to open up sometime this month what they call Wawa, WAWA. It's a gas station and like a fast food restaurant. I'm doing just fine, Justin. And I'm trying to think what that place called. I want to call it a Mickey Mouse. It had something to do with a mouse, I think. Yeah, it's kind of like a convenience store. Or maybe a Subway or Taco Bell. And I never ate at Wawa's. There's one in Clarksville. But when they opened this one up in Scottsburg, I might go in there and see what they have. I seen on Wawa's website what kind of food they got. And they look like they got some good food. It's something different. I've been to Buc-ee's a few times. No, I never had pickle in the Pepsi. It was I lost my can of Pepsi Zero. I like Pepsi. When I was younger, I started drinking Coca-Cola before the federal government got involved and they had to take something out of it. I guess what they call the illegal drug of Coke. But you didn't get high drinking a Coke back there then. The only place you can get a Coke like that is in Mexico. But you can find a few of those Cokes around here in one of those bottles. I used to drink RC too, Wild Cherry Pepsi. I like Cherry Coke. I think I tried Cherry Pepsi at one time. My daughter, she played on a trick on me since you brought up Sonics. that she had a friend that worked at Sonic. She knew I liked cherry Coke, but she knows I hated Dr. Pepper. I can't stand the taste of Dr. Pepper. Cream soda is good. I don't go to a county petrol gas station. I usually go to Circle K. I buy my gas at one gas station. You people say, why do you just go to one gas station? I give y'all younger people a good DIY by going to the same gas station every time. You know, if you get bad gas, you know where you got the bad gas. No, never heard of it. And another thing, he's probably not working tonight. I want you all to thank a nurse for their service. Thank a nurse for their service. You got nurses that works in the hospital, nursing homes, doctor's office, and it takes a very special nurse to work in the hospital. You got your ER nurse, ICU, trauma care, burn unit. You know, it takes a very special person to be a nurse. So the next time you go to a hospital to visit someone, or you're in the hospital, thank a nurse for their service. I don't think too many people does thank a nurse for their service. Hello, Joe from UK. Welcome back. And you people still might have a CB radio at home, talk skip. If you go to channel 19, I want you all to do this too. You ever had pickle or a Pepsi? No, I never had. And thank a truck driver. Thank a truck driver for their service. They don't get that either. If it wasn't for the men that made the truck drivers, we wouldn't have what we got. We wouldn't have our cell phones, our computer, our TV, our furniture, the windows in our house, or your ice boxes and stuff like that. Think a truck driver. If you still got a CB radio, get on 19 and thank all the truck drivers for their service. Or if you happen to stop in and eat at a truck stop, thank a truck driver. They will appreciate it. They worked hard sitting on their bus, driving 80 pounds of truck or more. And that's a heck of a job to do, people. And make sure you thank a truck driver. Also, think a nurse who works in a hospital or a nursing home or at the doctor's office. They work hard. I don't think they get paid enough, the nurses does. But think a truck driver and the nurses. Maybe you want to think a doctor too. So, because them nurses were appreciated. You know, and I've been on here, let's see, 60. I've been on here 2 hours. People, you let me go over my hour limit. And that's what I want you all to do. Think of nurses. Yeah, nurses put their jobs on the line. Truck drivers put their job on the line. People, look at the clothes you got on your back. Look at the bed you sleep on, your cell phones, your computer, your TVs, your furnace, or your air condition. And make sure you do all of it. Because RM ain't in here tonight. He's a nurse in Canada. He works in the ER, ICU, and everything else. It takes a very special person to do stuff like that in a hospital. When I used to drive an 18-wheeler, hi there. I don't know if I could work in a hospital. I don't know if I could work in a hospital. I don't like needles. I don't know if I could stick a needle in somebody's arm for an IV or draw blood. I just don't like needles. But since I'm a diabetic, you see those needles that the diabetic people, they're so small, it don't really hurt when I stick it in my belly or my leg. Yeah, where is the pot of gold? I could use some pot of gold. I could use watch hours, people. And you know, people, you got to eat the right food. I appreciate the nurses. When I had my heart attack back in 17, I think, if it wasn't for those pretty nurses I had in the hospital, I might have been dead. I had a few male nurses, but I was flirting with the women nurses. And like I say, maybe I should date a girl that's a, I don't know, why would a nurse date an old man like me? You know, I know they love it. That's my pet fly hermit. He wants to make sure he gets on YouTube. Well, a nurse can be at least 30s. 18, that's too young. 30s, I've talked to 30-year-old girls that we do have some things in common. But hi, Wildcat. What you doing? You trying to tell me it's time for me to get off of here? Huh? You want to get underneath the blanket? Is that what you telling Daddy, Wildcat? Is that what you telling Daddy? Wildcat, the number two female cat of the house. She's the second oldest female cat I got. Margaret is the oldest cat I got. She got two daughters and a granddaughter. All Wildcat's baby has died. She had one cat that I could have killed myself. But God took care of her. You know, she didn't like using the cat box. Last baby just did not like to use the cat box. She always done it on the floor. You could stick her nose in it. It didn't matter on her. Oh. Oh. I had to sit up. I don't. Not have when you're not the man. Like I said, I want to thank you all that has subscribed. You helping me get my watch hours up. I appreciate that. I've subscribed to 2 or 3 people tonight to help you get your subscribers up because that's what God wants me to do. I haven't forgot where I came from. If I can help people out, I'm going to help you all out. And all I'm asking now for your people to help me get my watch hours up. You know, over 500 subscribers, I need 3,000 watch hours. YouTube always told me that they let me know when I get I remember when I was young, I used to slide down the banister. I don't think they got banisters in houses anymore. Hello, Jacob. How you doing? And people, it's good because you're all my YouTube channel. I mean, excuse me. Let me rephrase it. You're my family. You're the closest thing I got to family. Trump is a dictator in my book. You know, I voted for Trump all 3 times in November. But Trump is doing what Adolf Hitler did when he was in charge by putting Jews in the concentration camps, killing people, burning them up. Can you recall your topic? That's okay, Jacob. God one day will get you a computer. One day. I got faith God will get you a computer. That's what I'm hoping, that somehow I get me a new laptop. You people said, what kind of laptop? Kind of like a gaming laptop. 1 TB of hard drive, a good graphics card, and plenty of RAM. And this HP I got in my living room, no, I got them in my chest of drawers. And it had 1 TB of hard drive, good graphics card, plenty of RAM. I think 16 gigs of RAM or whatever it is. And That's how come, people, I want to get my watch hours up. The things that I need to do to my house. I need to put a new roof on my house. I need to buy me a new riding lawnmower, not a used one. Some of you said, well, go to Facebook Marketplace. I don't even have Facebook on my cell phone or my computer because I be in the same boat. You don't know how long a lawnmower lasts that you get off of Facebook Marketplace. That's how come I want a new one. And if I had my choice of riding lawnmower, I would go with a zero turn because it's 60 plus inches wide. That means I can cut my yard in 15 to 20 minutes. I got an acre, but I usually cut more than an acre. I go up in the back 40, cut around the pond. Well, it's cold outside where I'm at. It's in the 20s. But I don't know when we will get some snow. And that's about what happened to me. I didn't get it off Facebook. I bought it from a neighbor. I paid $200 for it. I think I used it 3 times, I think, and it blew the engine. Hello, Cameron. Welcome. The reason I want to get a new mower, people, because of the warranty. If anything breaks on it, the warranty will cover it. Maybe I'm wrong to feel that way. Because I just don't have the money to fix it. You know, I keep them in the shed. Like, we have an Ace Hardware store in Scottsburg, Indiana. They call it Scott's Ace Hardware store in Scottsburg, Indiana. It's 6 miles from me. They got a Hustler zero turn. And they got my address on file. I think they got my phone number too. Yeah. I bought a new chainsaw last year in the summertime. It wouldn't start all the time. They said you're flooding it. I said they ain't getting no spark to it. They had to put a new, I guess, a coral in it or something in it. And now it works. Okay, you take care of your daddy and your other grandpa, Jacob. See you tomorrow. See. Today's Sunday, ain't it? Oh, what have I?
I thought today was Saturday till I looked up at the calendar and it's Sunday. I'm going to have to get me a girlfriend to keep me up what day it is. And like tomorrow is a holiday. It's Martin Luther King Day. That means there'll be no mail lady tomorrow. Only a few people got my phone number. I don't. Hello, Jessica. How you doing tonight? How's one of my favorite ladies doing? How's Mama and Jay doing singing? Have they got any new songs out? You know, people like you see Jessica Samuel, go to their YouTube channel. She only has they only got 2 subscribers. Let's help Jessica. Let's get Jessica Samuel 2534. Let's get her subscribers up. I'm going to say it's a her. Let's help her get her subscribers. She got a few videos. No, she got more than a few. Mama and Jay singing time. 9 views 2 years ago. See, I'm promoting you, Jessica. You know, I want you to get more than 2 subscribers. Your videos ain't too bad. You're better than my videos, put it that way. But Jessica, keep trying. It shows she got 2 subscribers and 3 videos. It says JESSICASAMUEL 2534. Or it could be J Rennie. JRENAY. I don't know. That could be a possibility there. But she only got two subscribers. I'm one of the 2. So people, it's time for me to get off of here. Some of you got to get up and go to work tomorrow. Some of you have to go to school tomorrow. Or are you getting ready to go to work tonight? Thank your parents and legal guardian if you're sitting there watching the videos with your kids. Thank you. Doctor Who, 709, Jacob, thank all my moderators. You all do a great job. Because my moderators knows what I want on my YouTube channel. They know what I don't want on my YouTube channel. Because there is kids on here with their parents or their guardian, which under YouTube rules, that's allowed. And I tell you, kids, don't never tell your age, the games you play, where you go play the games, because you got stranger danger people, which they teach you that in school. And people, don't forget to thank a nurse. Thank them for the service. If any of you got a CB radio, get on channel 19. Thank a truck driver for their service. You know, if I wasn't for okay, thank you for in British. Oh Lordy. Good night. You all get your beauty sleep, because everybody needs a beauty sleep. Even this old man needs a beauty sleep since I'm so ugly. God bless you all. Thank you all. And I'll catch you all later. Tomorrow's Monday. Didn't used to be on here on Mondays, but I think I need a vacation. But I don't know until tomorrow gets here. So God bless you all. Thank you, the new subscribers. Thank you, people, helping me out with my watch hours. I can't ask you, because you're my family. You're the closest thing I got to a real family. So I salute you all. And I catch you all later.